So I'm here with Sean Russell following a great game here at the Marcusfield in their final All-Ireland Cup group stage. Sean, 2-2 to Glentoran women, their first time here at the Marcusfield, I believe. Tell us how that game went for you.
Yeah, it was a game of it was kind of probably a game of two halves from our perspective. Difficult conditions in the first half. It was quite a strong wind against us, and pitch was probably a little bit dry at times, and we struggled to kind of find our rhythm throughout the whole half. But we still had moments where when we did get out, we looked dangerous and we looked good. Second half probably a little bit more in control of the actual game, and as we felt it may go if we were to do things the way we wanted to do things and use those conditions to our advantage. And I think we did that. And we finished strong. But they offered big challenges in the first half that we had to deal with, and felt like we did.
Yeah, so talk us through. I suppose there's a bit of maybe confusion around when Katie Lawley, that goal line clearance came, and then right down the other end, only a few seconds later, it was Glentoran who scored. Talk us through what happened there.
Yeah, look, Katie obviously has a chance, and we probably questioned if the ball was passed back to the keeper picked it up. It was deemed as a clearance, which is what the refs have said. So you take their word on that. Look, obviously they've gone. Look, to be honest with you, I don't think it's got anything to do with us conceding that goal. We've got to still be switched on and alert. It's not an excuse for us conceding that goal by all means, but that's all it was. It was a back pass. Questioned the back pass, but I wouldn't be making any excuses for conceding the goal anyway over it.
Yeah, so obviously Glentoran and Treaty United are both now into the round of 8 coming out of that. There was a great group stage. Obviously I'm catching up with you following Athlone as well. Katie Lawley getting that crucial 76-minute goal. It's been a great cup campaign for them so far.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, going from strength to strength really, and that's all we're asking for them is, to keep learning and keep developing, and you can see that in performances, particularly against the likes of Athlone and Glentoran, who've more arguably dominated their league. They've got some serious quality in there with international level players, and our players are taking on that challenge. They're showing growth each week, which is what we want. They're showing they can rise to that level, and we'll keep pushing them to do that. But they've got what they've deserved out of both games. I probably don't think we deserve to win that game either. I think it's easy when you finish the second half stronger, but we've got to remember as well that we rode our luck in the first half as well at times. So we've got what we've deserved from both games because we've played to the best of our ability, and they've been full credit. They've worked really hard, and as long as we continue to see that growth, we'll be happy.
And I must touch as well, we got our FAI Cup draw as well against Ferns United, who obviously truly had a comprehensive 9-0 win against last season. We're coming back into league action in Wexford next week. Tell us, again, I sound like a broken record, but how are we going to prepare for that? And obviously we're coming up transfer window as well. Are we going to see any movement within the squad?
Yeah, Wexford is going to be a tough challenge. They've got some quality players. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to getting back into the league campaign, and we're excited about that. It feels like a long time ago, obviously with the cup games, but we're looking forward to it. We're excited about the campaign. We know Wexford will offer a difficult challenge. We know we need to be at our best, and that's what we want. That's what we want going into match day. That's getting the best out of us at the moment, as we've seen against difficult opposition. So we expect the players to be up for it. We expect us to be on the best of our game, because we need to be if we want to get the result that we want. In relation to the window, we're very much focused on this period now at the moment. We've nothing really to tell. I'm sorry, I'm going to be boring, but I've nothing to share now.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Sean.
All right, thanks, Minnie.